Hi, Geek Legacy here at the Microsoft section of E3. We got a lot of action going on. We have some Kinect stuff right behind me. We have Dance Central 3 to my right. We got some Halo 4 theater experience back there. It's making all kinds of racket, and we just can't wait to go check it all out. So let's go have a look.
360 had a pretty good showing on stuff, and Justin and Chuong pretty much played them all.
We played Borderlands 2.
You played Borderlands 2?
Which had like incredible sound, by the way. Like, the shooting effects were amazing. All the insects and bugs just made some wicked, crazy screeching, and it was downright terrifying at times.
Did you play the first Borderlands?
I actually have it on PC and PS3.
Yeah.
One was gifted to me, and the other one was like $3 sale on Steam.
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually liked. I never played the first Borderlands, but this one was cool because I like when you wield both weapons, and they're completely different weapons.
Right.
And one's like a grenade launcher, one's like a machine gun, and it's like really weird to hold.
Right, and that's not like, if you haven't played Borderlands, it's all about the loot. You kill monsters, and they drop crazy guns. It's all about getting better guns, and they in the demo we get hooked up pretty well. Like, I felt like I was just constantly clicking change weapon, and I always had like a new weapon in my arsenal, and I didn't even pick up anything, so they just hooked me up, and but it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun game. I mean, for those who like shooters like Halo and whatnot, Far Cry 3, that was a...
Were there snipers and vehicles?
There's a
in
sniper
Borderlands?
mode
Yeah,
in Far Cry
there's a
3.
whole level where you could play as snipers versus your friends, and you see who gets the better points. And you could change the way you fight.
I didn't win that either.
Was that the game you had a flamethrower in?
Yeah.
Chuong?
Yeah.
Well, you played a sniper game with the flamethrower?
Well, there was
No, it's kind of like an end of a level or a
okay.
transition.
it's like a bonus level.
Yeah.
You could choose
like bonuses.
what kind of gamer are you. You could be the they call it the slaughterer, the helper, the whatever.
Little camping bitch.
Yeah, camping bitch who shoots me when I try to... Oh, look, there's a rocket launcher in the middle of the field. It's probably safe.
Right.
And then they
Go to
play
the
with
cornucopia.
you. Yeah, they let you get to it. They're like, oh, watch this. Shh, 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 shh.
I was thinking like Mars Attacks when they're sneaking up on the old lady.
Yeah. They're like...
No, and there's a I had a weird combination of shotgun and flamethrower.
That sounds like a pretty effective
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah. But
I could play every game like that pretty much.
It was pretty crazy when they catch on fire. They get like all pissed. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm on fire!"
Because they're not instantly dead.
Right.
Now you just made them mad.
No, because one guy, he had like armor on, and we couldn't kill him because like he had armor everywhere. So I had to set him on fire to kill him.
Had to.
Well,
Had to put him down.
No,
He was
funny thing
rabid.
is, the guy who was moderating was all like, you might not want to waste all of your gas."
He's just sitting there on the ground.
No, I was standing.
I gotta make sure.
No, when I figured I had a flamethrower, I was like, I want to set those people on fire.
Not enough games have flamethrowers.
I agree.
I think more games need flamethrowers.
I think every game needs a flamethrower. Like even.
I could get on board with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even games that take place in like medieval times,
I call
like
it,
Final Fantasy Flamethrower Edition.
I choose you, flamethrower.
Yeah, I could get behind a game like that.
That hooker game could have used flamethrowers. I'm just saying.
Hooker game?
Hookra.
Oh, sorry, crawl.
Craw.
Craw.
What's Hookra?
Mountain
It's
Dew.
Craw, man. Extreme.
Craw.
Is there a kayak mode?
Yeah, crawl extreme with flamethrowers. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Craw Flamethrower Edition.
They had a Halo theatrical experience that the line was like Splash Mountain opening day. And
Circa 1986.
all the way outside.
That place still gets a line.
When the weather's 102 and you need water.
But ironically though, there was also "you will get wet" signs all over
Nice.
the Halo
Blue
experience.
seats.
You're gonna
Yeah.
throw up in your pants.
Yeah.
I
And they
think
gotta
it
take
was
your
referring
picture.
specifically to the ladies. Speaking of which, though, they did have a life-size warthog parked
Oh,
in
did
there,
they?
and yeah, you
Yes.
could have your picture taken with it. It was pretty badass
I
looking.
took a picture of it so we could post that later.
Were you sitting in it?
No,
they
you can
can't.
stand in front of
Oh,
it.
you couldn't sit in it? You
No,
couldn't stand in the
but
back with the chain gun and just unload
We're
it?
definitely gonna do that tomorrow.
Probably the first thing we're gonna do tomorrow, mostly just to not worry about the line. And then there was the Batman 2 Legos, DC Heroes, which is like the full long name. And that was pretty fun. I mean, apparently they changed some of the buttons and the gameplay a little bit.
It couldn't have just been that you weren't as good.
No.
And they gave Robin a snappy blue and white outfit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his His acrobatic uniform.
Oh, okay.
And Robin had a helicopter.
Well,
Robin
now I'm
doesn't have a
sold.
helicopter. But it was not fair. Robin never had a helicopter.
It was like the copter from like the first Batman movie,
With the shark repellent.
It was bad.
Oh my god, it was a helicopter.
we just crossed the line there. So what were your impressions of those games? But Randy, you saw him play. What was your impression of Chung playing the game?
My favorite moment was at some point in time, Batman just turned around and literally bitch slapped Robin.
Nice.
And I was Batman, so I punched Robin.
Out of anger, or
I don't care the reason why, it just happened, and that made my inner child smile.
I was just playing, and then I turned around, and I was just still swinging, and I just hit him.
that's cool. So what other games did you guys see on the floor today?
There was the dance game that we didn't play.
Dance Central 3?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Dance Central 3.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, why didn't you play it?
Because
I would have loved to have seen 1 and 2, 3 just shaking your butt to like
was
Rihanna or
mostly a
something.
demo with like choreographers dance to a specific song that they already knew like dance to. There were some people going up, but it was mostly like the team that they had with them.
Yeah, while we were there, it was mostly professional dancers.
Who'd have thought everyone at this school is a professional dancer? What I think with Smart Glass and everything that Microsoft is doing is I think they really want to be the one-stop shop for your home entertainment. I think they want you to wake up in the morning. They want you to watch your news, your TV, everything on your 360. You know, they want you to play your games on 360, do your workouts on 360, watch your sports on 360, and then at night watch your movies on 360.
But how can you do that when it has a red ring of death?
And you can make love when you're 360.
Oh, don't talk to me about Red Ring of Death. I'm no 360 fanboy here.
I saw something on Joystick where it was like there was a poll where it was like some ridiculous number where 50% of the people that own 360s are on their at least second console. They've had to buy at least 2. And then they're like, well, if they would
I'm
ask
on
the
my
people,
second.
yeah, if they would ask the people at Joystick, it would have been 100%. Everybody there, all the employees had at least 2 at 360s. Because
Well,
of
you
the
and
red
Randy
ring of
both
death.
are on your second.
I didn't buy another one.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Play for free on the PlayStation
Yeah, exactly.
when it's not hacked.
Yeah,
No.
but there's no Halo on the PlayStation.
I know, and that's kind of upsetting. But luckily, a dear friend of mine lives right next door, who still has his 360.
That was at one point your 360, right?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Just,
So I am on my second.
Yeah, exactly. Just reclaim it. Just be like, I'm Indian giving it.
Yeah.
What did you see? Did you see anything interesting at the Sony booth that got your goose going? Randy?
My favorite thing was watching Justin spank fools and God of War.
Then afterwards, he played the game God of War. For a while, he was just spanking people.
Yeah,
It
he
weird.
was.
Nice.
It was
Insert
uncomfortable.
rim shot here.
I had a blast playing it. I was looking forward to it, daydreaming about it, and I got to expose myself to it, as it were.
I kind of like the sound of that.
And I heard you just tore everybody a new one.
I did pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I'd
You're
like to
about this? Did you
report
see about
that
this?
I didn't play any games there either.
But you saw some games. You took some footage of some games.
I did.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we.
Your badge does say camera operator, so I guess I can't give you too much grief.
Yeah.
What does mine say?
Production
Actually, it
assistant.
doesn't say on the badge.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
It's okay.
So-
Justin says sound mixer. Did you play anything at the Sony booth, Chung?
Yeah, I did play the. I played the God of War games.
But you didn't spank
Game.
fools?
I didn't spank fools.
He was the fool getting spanked.
You got spanked.
Okay, anyone who's ever played video games with me, minus wrestling games,
Which don't count.
I suck at video games. I really do. I'm a button masher, and that game you can't button mash. You definitely have to be, selective. You have to. It's, you have to be strategic.
You got to think.
You don't
mindlessly
actually
kill.
because people are button mashers. If you press R1 at the same time that they're attacking or block, if you hold down L1 and then you press R1, it'll do like a parry and then you rape face.
Pro tip. Nice.
And then
I want a rape
to
face button.
That's
Seriously.
the O button. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Exactly.
Well, he didn't get to play with this either. He was the cutoff at the line.
The funny thing is, Justin was like the one who wanted to play it the most, and then when I got to my my station, I'm going, I probably should have asked Justin if he wanted to go first.
Oh,
Because
yes,
the guy's like, you got 2 games. The first game just to feel it out. The second game, you know what you're doing. The second game, I was still like going.
You're like, where's the second game? You had beginner's luck the first time.
No,
Second time, you're actually trying.
you guys see
Yeah.
me play
Ugh.
games. I'm not the best video game player. So
I just assumed you had 10 thumbs.
yeah. He was. How come he was always on my team and Halo.
Because you're the because you were the best, and so we seeded it.
And side note, in Ascension, God of War Ascension, you're always the green team, and your opponent is always the red team. In Halo, I was always what am I killing?
Yeah,
kill
blue,
red or
kill
kill
blue.
blue? What am I doing? So that problem solved.
You look for someone who has shadowy gray armor and hides in the shadows.
And it was, I mean,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, my armor's orange.
Oh, they have a Super Smash Brothers clone,
yeah, it was.
but it's
what was it called?
not super.
Right, but it's all Sony characters like Kratos. And
It was called. I believe it was called PlayStation All Stars.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I can't believe we don't know that. That's so funny.
no pads tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we took pictures, but my phone died like 8 minutes ago.
You pay us. We'll take notes.
The whole thing's on camera. Trust me, we got
Okay,
it.
good.
There's footage of it.
We'll put a little graphic at the bottom with the name.
Yeah.
Craw. Playing Craw.
Yeah, there's like a little 4-pixel character that's running around. Stupid little paw. It's P1.
Can we call him Craw?
It's called PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
There you go.
Battle Royale, there you go.
Yeah, so like I saw the Fat Princess fighting Kratos, fighting some Tekken dude, I think.
With like Ares or whatever standing in the background.
Yeah,
just like
no, it was Hades. in the
Hades
background.
raining fire in the background. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And
I
Drake
mean-
from Uncharted.
Oh yeah, Drake from Uncharted.
And
yeah.
literally the gameplay is virtually exactly Super Smash Brothers.
But it's not
It-
cartoony, right?
No, it kind of is.
It's
Oh,
a
is it?
little. It is a little cartoony. I mean, all the characters look the way they should. However, they're graphically represented in their own individual games. But just the background and just the feel of it is
Right.
direct.
Well, Smash
Like,
Brothers
copy
is
and
just
paste.
a monster hit. Like people
Yeah.
are rabid about Smash Brothers. I mean, I like Smash Brothers, but there's some people out there that are just